Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Build Exclusively with Antonio T. Smith Jr. Glad to have each and every one of you on the call. Excited, please excuse background noise. I'm over here in Starbucks chilling. But glad to have each and every one of you on today's call. Excited. We never know what the topic is going to be, but we do know that artificial intelligence, ChatGPT, will probably be the topic of conversation within whatever the conversation is. Today is Thursday, so that means anything can happen, okay? You can get your blessing, you can get it, whatever, all right? But thank you for joining us. Let me see here. All right. So while we wait for our illustrious leader, are there any questions that anyone has or some revelations you've gotten? Or some things you've learned along the way that's been helping you with your business, with your projects, with what you're working on? Now, you know, I'm a teacher, so that awkward silence can happen. Y'all just be hearing this music in the background.
Well, I wanted to say, y'all forgive the noise. I wanted to say that I did the upgrade on ChatGPT, and it took like 2 to 3 days for it to come back and have me upgraded. While I was still trying to go through the motions of trying to get it to work, it wouldn't work. So I had to just turn it off and leave it. And then when I came back, it was up and running. And I had all my stuff back in the chat part and all of that. So
Yes,
I don't know if it's going to work the same way, but it's just a suggestion to try that mode to your situation that you have in the day.
Thank you so much, Miss Sandra. You have helped me because I was just telling Renee that ChatGPT is back up. I got my history and I've been trying to upgrade, but I keep getting this orange message saying that the payments page is an error, you know, so if it continues to email, so I emailed them or whatever. I've been trying for like days. I said, you know what? Besides, just help me walk away from it for a bit. Maybe when you come back, it'll let you upgrade. But thank you so much for that, Miss Sandra. Our illustrious founder and leader is here, CEO and founder of the ATSJR Companies and Antonio T. Smith Jr. LLC, the millionaire and billionaire maker, innovative creator, all the way from G-Town, Galveston, Texas, Mr. Antonio T. Smith Jr.
Okay. Okay. Thank y'all so much. Hold on real quick, Grace.
All right. Hold on real quick. So, but thank you for that, Miss Sandra. I needed that today. That was a word.
So how long he gonna be gone this time?
Uh-oh.
Because he been gone every day. Okay. let's keep it 100. Okay. He come, he talk a little bit, give us some good stuff, and then he disappears. Here we go. So how long he gonna stay this time, Grace?
Yeah.
I ain't even talking to him no more.
Something. Yeah, I live in an extremely rural area, so you never know what's gonna happen. You never know what's gonna happen. Yes.
Before you get started, I have a good friend that I met yesterday, talking to her on the phone about getting the website. She's a personal chef. She ain't gonna tell you, but this is what she needs help with. But her name is Jaya. So I told her I was gonna embarrass her like this on the call, like your mama be with sporting events. That's my baby. So yeah, this Jaya is on the call, and so she got a mic unmuted. Go ahead, Miss Jaya.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
How are you all?
Doing good. How about yourself?
I'm doing good. I can't complain.
All right, good. Well, tell us something about you.
Oh Lord. Well, as Grace told you all, I'm a personal chef / caterer. I live in Houston, Texas. I've been here for about 7 years. I have a 4-year-old son. And that's about it.
All right.
Okay, wait a minute. She needs help with something, sir. That's why I brought her to this call.
Okay.
She needs your guidance. Go ahead, Jaya.
Oh, I'm not I don't speak much about myself. I'm not a salesperson. I don't
No,
sell
I
myself.
get it. It's hard to talk about yourself too.
Yeah, pretty much.
So what did she need help with, Grace? Help out.
Okay, so when I was talking to her, if you were to talk to her and have a conversation with her, say, man, you know what? I've been wanting to get a personal chef. Jay, when I tell you, you know what, I can help you with that because I'm a personal chef. Chef, she don't she don't talk to me. The way she gets customers is by word of mouth. She says she really needs help with she don't like posting on social media or just really talking about what it is that she does to other people.
Right. She needs help with advertising and scaling.
Yeah.
That's what you're saying.
Yes.
Yes.
I got you.
So I told her that's where the website come in, but I can help you with that other one, that other part. I got a mentor that can help you.
Well, you definitely need in your case, you need a website. You need to, okay, let's tackle this real quick.
Oh, I have a website.
Good. And then you're going to need Instagram.
I have an Instagram. It's great.
Okay.
I get a lot of, yeah.
The number one food place is Instagram and TikTok. Those
I
are
have
number one
TikTok.
social. Okay, so you need to dominate those. You need to treat your chefing business like a restaurant, and you need to market to the fourth sale, not the first.
Okay.
And give you an idea of this, a restaurant is not Janice's restaurant. It's a Janice been there for the fourth time. So your marketing strategy needs to change until here. Hey, Grace, how's it going? I'm so glad you're here for the first time. I tell you what, since you're a first-time person, here is a business card. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw this little heart on the back of this business card. And the next time you come in, I'm going to give you free dessert. Today, you're going to get free, your whole meal is going to be free. All right. Today, your whole meal is going to be free. And then your guests, of course, your guests can play, but your meal, Grace, is going to be free. So Grace brings in two people. She pays for one meal. You give Grace her meal. The next time Grace comes in the second time, because she has incentive now, first off, you just gave her a free meal. And then the next time Grace comes in, she gets free dessert. Oh, man, that sounds great. She gets free dessert. And you say, oh, no, free dessert for everybody at the table. All right, free dessert. And you say, Grace, I'm glad you the second time you came in. Here's a good deal. If you come in the third time, Grace, I'm going to give you free dessert and free drinks. Grace says, you know what? I got to come back in. I mean, this is the only place I'm getting free dessert and free drinks. So I get the free dessert and I get the free drinks. And get the free dessert, get the free drinks. And from there, Grace goes, all right, good. So Grace, if you come in the fourth time, I tell you what we'll do. Now, what we'll do is we would give you all the meat free, the free things, whatever you're going to figure out, whatever you're going to give away free. Now, Grayson been there 4 times. And Grayson got there 4 times, brought people. Now she feels like that's her restaurant. And all that free stuff costed you $25 tops. It was a good deal to Grace. Costed you $25. Now, you're going to go to Facebook and spend $125 trying to find one Grace. Or, right, you can take your gift, because food is cheap, inexpensive, not cheese, but the rest of it, right, is inexpensive. So you're talking about a hamburger and fries would cost the chef something like, it wouldn't even be $10. Now, of course, when you look at all the supply, but you can do so much with that. So marketing to that 4th visit, give your Instagram people incentives to come see you. Whether you be, if you use this hashtag Jaya Houston, all right, you get free meal on me, free drinks on us, whatever that may be. So they come in there and they say, hey, should we use this hashtag in our photo? Because what is Houston gets? Houston is one of the, I don't know, the 3rd or 4th most toured city in America. Okay, so you use your restaurant or you use food or something, whatever popular hashtag is easy to find out. And then you say, hey, you go in there. So when people search on Instagram for food spots, you're tapping into that market. And from that market, you tell them, hey, I know you're already looking, but since you looked, if you come to my restaurant, and if you're a tourist first to Houston or just visiting Houston, you get drinks for free. And right there, you do any of that, your word of mouth would go up higher, your profit would go up higher, and your marketing would go lower.
See, we do that. We do offer incentives. I have punch cards. I do offer incentives on my Instagram page, different packages and everything, because I create my own flyers. My biggest issue is okay, one second. I don't showcase my personality enough. That's my thing. I'm in the back. And nowadays, clients, they want to see you. Everybody wants to see you and know your personality. And for me, I don't, like I said, I don't showcase my personality. I'm in the back type of girl. Like
All right.
I'm always in the back. And
So,
and it's not like I don't enjoy being in the back. I do, but I know for me, I just need to be out there more. And when I showcase myself more on my page or post a picture on my page or say something, I get more engagement. I just don't like it.
right, well, if you don't like it, I'm gonna tell you not to do it for sure. But let me. I've got some stuff for you. Let me get Melissa real quick though. Go ahead, Melissa. I saw your hand.
Are you using travel bloggers, food bloggers, and influencers that are in your space?
No, I utilized food bloggers in the past. Before, when I had a food truck, it didn't really go too well for me. And I have utilized influencers. Like when I first moved to Houston, I utilized those people. And they posted, and I got some engagement. But again, it's not like I don't get clients. That's not my problem. I get clients all day. My website does great. People contact me every day. I get emails every single day, multiple emails, and I get calls. And even in my DMs, people always say, hey, you just did such and such event. You just did such and such event. Your food is amazing. We heard great thing about your food. It's just like I said, for me, I know I need to put me out more. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but I know for a fact, for me, it's because I don't showcase my personality.
Got you. All right. So, assuming your sales are just fine, and they are, let's solve your problem. So let me talk to everybody here real quick.
Okay.
But I'm talking to you, but I'm going to encompass everybody here. So she doesn't have a sales problem. She doesn't have a client's problem. That means she has a good business system. She has a good way to serve people, and then she has a good product. And you need those three things working in high action to have $1 million. Now, in the restaurant business or any food business, it's harder to scale due to the fact that most people in restaurants will scale, but also scale their expenses too. But she doesn't have too much of this problem. Maybe the last one, but not too much of this problem. So what she needs now is her product is forcing her to become a personality. Is everybody understanding this? She's gotten so good in her space that she cannot be in the background no more. This makes sense. It happened to Antonio. I made so many millionaires, so much money, so famous that they recommended me so much. By 2016, I had no choice but to become a brand myself. So I understand your problem. So let's parse this out. If you don't like it, I'm gonna tell you don't do it. If you genuinely don't like it, don't do it. But you need to bust a white people move now.
Mm-hmm.
White people are very good at not wanting to be out front and putting a particular face out front. I know mega pastors that don't write the sermons. It's a guy like me in the back, sermon writing. But let's put the attractive, skinny white man with the 5 o'clock shadow, or the old man that looks wise, and put him on a chair and cross his legs. There is nothing wrong with Popeyes using a black woman as a spokesperson.
Mm-hmm.
I had this, and Deanna and Grace will tell you, we had this person that worked with us, fantastic person. She had this company called One Red Shoe, and she was a white lady. She was a white lady. Her name was Michelle, and the NAACP was giving out opportunities for growth and grants and all sorts of stuff to a business just like hers. The problem was Michelle. The problem was Janet. She was as lily white as it come. I mean, white, blonde. Just as white as you can get. Natural, all that stuff. This is white as you can get. So I said, girl, if you don't get the honor to be your president, walking around here with this afro, make her the face of your company, and go over there and pitch your company to the NAACP, you tripping. So we got options here, Miss J. We got options. You can get you charismatic, somebody that talks on behalf of your company. They don't have to be the chef. Actually, that might make you more money because it makes you harder to get to, more exclusive. You don't just run up on, chefs and stuff like that. It makes you even more exclusive. So that might even work out for your benefit. But this person needs to have a few things. They need to be, one, easy on the eyes in your field. Now, I don't know what that means particularly, but let me tell you what I want my chef to look like. Is this okay? Let me tell you what I want my chef to look like. I don't know what y'all want y'all chef to look like, but I know what I want my chef to look like. Is this okay? It's okay? All right. I got two acceptable chefs. And I'm going to separate chef from cook. Cook. And I need you to have that arm fat right here. You know what I'm talking about? I need you to have that. I don't need you to be in no restaurant. I need you to know my grandmother. I need you to be my uncle with them sandals and them socks on that barbecue. That's a whole different thing, because the barbecue ain't going to be right if Uncle John ain't did it. And we know this. All right, we know this. I'm separating cook from chef. Is this okay? All right, good. How do we understand? I'm not talking in my back. I got different standards for my backyard. I don't want no damn chef over my barbecue. I do not. I do not want chef over my barbecue. I want somebody with cholesterol problems over my barbecue. All right, that's a different story. But in a restaurant, my chef, me personally, as a man who donates more than most people and spends a lot of money, and Grace, Deanna, every time I go out, would you please tell them the tip that I leave at minimum?
$100.
Yeah.
I always leave at least $100 tip. Even if I order $2 worth of food, the tip is going to be $100. So as a person who leaves $100 tips, no matter what my bill is, actually, if it gets higher, then I leave $500,000 tips. I want my chef to be finding a motor scooter. You hear me? Or some old white man that I like. You look like you on TV somewhere. With that French accent, like what's that movie with Queen Latifah?
Last holiday.
Last Holiday. I want to look like that, the French guy, still like that.
Chef Didier.
Yeah, Chef Didier, yeah. Or I wanted to be like, girl, what you ain't back here eating your own food. What is you talking about? You crazy. You're not eating your own food. You ain't had no kids yet. She got 5 kids, and work out every day at the gym. That's me. I'm not telling you this is appropriate. I'm just telling you that she gets to decide what is offensive to her market, her people, and what's offensive or appropriate to her people. But if you don't want to do it, and let me tell you why I say if you don't want to do it, don't do it. Because she ain't gonna do it consistently. And she ain't gonna do it with a good smile. She's gonna do it awkwardly, like Grace doing an MLM presentation. Now that the DVD is over, the presentation was good until Grace had to stop the DVD. And all of a sudden now she got to talk, and now it's awkward. So I wouldn't do it but it sounds like you can afford somebody that's actually in the grind with you, or it sounds like you could become that person. So I give you both options. If you're going to become your spokesperson, then you got to actually treat that like a spokesperson job. You got to be like the president of the United States wears like 5 different hats. Executive chief, And then you have not Secretary of State, head of state. That's completely political. That's when you meet the queens and kings and popes and all this stuff like that. You have to do the same thing. But one, you're a chef, and then you need to strip chef, and then you need to become head evangelist. And if you, because that's what's evangelists are spreading the good news, ain't it? Because when they come and say, hey, man, I want a chef. I want to meet the chef. This was good. They want head evangelists to come out and put the cherry on top of their experience. And if you can do that, then you know what? Get out your shell and handle it. If you don't think you can do it, well, it sounds like you, from your dialogue, you got everything together. Girl, you better hire somebody. You better start acting like the dominant coach as fast as possible and go and pay somebody $17 an hour to represent you. Something, I don't know.
It's something that I want to do myself.
All right. Well, all right then. So if you want to do it yourself, I got what you write. Grace, write these. Everybody write these down. If y'all need to become a personality yourself, write all this down. It's showtime. Okay. Just write down, it's showtime. And you need to learn. Y'all not gonna like anything I'm gonna say. But everybody you love does this. And that's why I am here. It's showtime should be your first thing. Thing number 2, you need to be absolutely out of their league. Number 3, but so approachable and benevolent. If you're not out of their league, this won't work. I said, I'm not like that. Jesus Christ said. All right. Anybody ate dinner with Barack Obama lately? No. No. Anybody? I know you bought them Beyonce tickets, but did you go eat sweet potato pie with Beyonce? Okay, then I got a point here, right? I got a point. So you're out of their league, but when you meet them, oh my God, I can't believe you're this cool, Jay. Oh my God, this is so. Can I get a picture, please? That's what you want. Oh, sure, you can get a picture. Peasant? No, don't say that last part, but you get the point, though, right? Sure, you can get a picture. Sure, you can get a picture. Come, you want me to? Teresa, come hold the camera for them. You're getting a picture too, right? All that stuff. No, I'm serious about this. There's a whole guy that teaches a master class on this. Probably should drop names. Teaches a master class on this, but anyway, you are showtime, out of their league, then extremely humble and benevolent. Grace, oh my God, it's Grace. Why y'all think I do these morning calls? This shit is free. No, y'all not really paying attention. Why do you think I do these free morning calls? I'm applying the same thing to y'all. All right, come on. Anyway, all right. So now that you're approachable, what you need to do now is you need to know how to leave. Come on, Beyonce can't just come out and not give you something to where you go, I'm never going to wash my hand again. They got to have something like that. It has to have that some sort of effect. So when she comes out, she got to know how to leave. What is she giving? What I do is always give away something I shouldn't give. That's me. That's me. The reason why that you have to give something away, because that's when I know how to leave, it's give something away, right? You can put it anyway.
You say leave or lead?
Leave.
Oh, leave. Thank you.
Excuse my Texas drawl. I didn't move to Houston. I got here. You know. I'm born and raised, Jerome. You understand? It is what it is. You give something away, and let me tell you why. Because Jay is going to benefit like a motivational speaker in the 70s and the 80s and 90s. Guess how y'all? You know why y'all love Les Brown? Not because he's a big old teddy bear, got a good old laugh. Because you took his cassette tape home. Y'all don't want to fool me. That's all right.
Mm.
She needs to make sure you can take her cassette tape home. Now, I don't know what that means for her. She knows, though. She's clearly brilliant and clearly got her stuff together. She knows. She's right. Oh, you already think about a few ideas right now, Jay? You were going, yeah, I can do this and this here. You already think about a few ideas?
Yeah, I have a few ideas
All
up
right.
my sleeve.
You seem sharp. You got to let people take her home. Those are only 4 steps you need. If you don't do those, then go pay $25,000 for a master class.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, I know you can afford that too, right? So it's one or the other. Seriously, you need to be. It's showtime. What does that mean? This means that if you're gonna meet Eddie Murphy, you need to meet Eddie Murphy. Have you know that thing, Jerome, where you're like, man, don't never meet your heroes. Don't never meet your heroes. Because you know what I'm saying? Yeah, because Showtime left. Don't fool me. I know way too many. When my social media come out here in the next week or so, watch how many celebrities join, because I've already contacted them. I'm me 100%. Jay, I act like this at 8 in the morning, 8 at night, or 1-on-1. I'm too much. It just is what it is. I'm too much. I'm on the front row at your church acting like this. You understand? I'm way too much. I'm way too much. I don't have no on-screen personality and off-screen personality. What you see is what you get. I might not even brush my teeth sometime when I get on this call. It just depends. I might not take a bath today. I might not. I do what I want. You understand? I'm just telling you what it is. The only reason I take a bath because girls exist.
Thanks for the visual.
I'm just telling you. I'm a regular boy, Damon. I'm regular. I know what I am. So think about this for a moment. Showtime. Could I have just said, all right, do this? No, showtime. If you got to slide across the car, you got to slide across the car. I dare one of y'all meet Beyonce and she ain't on her Beyonce. Showtime. At all times is showtime. That's why I say you got to take off that chef ain't about showtime. Chef is about presentation for others. No. That's not good enough for showtime. That's about making something look good. Chef needs to be good. So when you walk out, you walking out like Beyonce. You sound fine. So you need to work it. You understand? You need to go ahead and work it. You need to, I don't know, take off them flats, put them heels on, or walk out there with them heels. I don't know what you need to do, but whatever you need to do is showtime, is my point, right? You've been back there cooking in the heels all day. I sure have. I teach all my people. You just lie, right? I teach all my people to cook in heels. You have to do this, y'all. You have to do this. You have to. And then, so now that makes you unapproachable. And then I'm so approachable. And after that, you got to give them something. Whether it be a punch card, that's up to you. Give them something that they can take home with them and remind whether it be a picture or, man, take this menu. I don't know, but you'll figure it out because you seem brilliant. Do that, man. You got it.
Okay.
Cool. All right, y'all clap for Jay real quick, y'all, because that was good. Yeah, no, good. Yeah. I like when smart people show up. Yeah, I like when smart people show up. It's easy to talk to them. Yeah, but can y'all get that though? Now, Jay, did you want to follow up on something that I said or give us some advice? How else can we be successful like you?
No. I
That's
don't have anything.
okay, good. We so appreciate you. Thank you for being here. And I think you'll get value out the rest of this joint here.
Okay.
For sure. So I'm going to talk about artificial intelligence again, and then I'll throw her in and what she can do, because we can get ChatGPT to write some things that she can use or give some ideas. And I'll show that here in a second. I once told y'all a long time ago that you have to show people they are not you almost at all times, especially if you're black, because black people we're just programmed differently. I'll just say that and leave it alone. But y'all know what I'm talking about. If you, how we do it, Grace, if you You know what I'm talking about. You know how all the black people do that. You know. Yeah, right. You know what I'm talking about. I want you to think about this for a second. Money always goes up. It makes sense though. And money is currency. Currency is energy. Think about this. If I gave my entire net worth out to everybody in my community, it would eventually come back to me anyway. If the government gave every citizen in America, plus 323 people, I mean, everyone, you hear me, Grace? Even the babies, $1 million. We can do that. We just print it. In a year or so, all that money would go back to the top 1%, because money always goes up. And it's not fair, but it's economics. And I'll explain why here in a second. I'll explain that why now. Because what you gonna do when you get money, Grace? Besides say, tell me what I do with this. Besides that.
That's it. Oh, okay.
Exactly. Yes. You're gonna spend it, ain't you?
Yep.
If you spent it, I mean you don't own it, huh?
Right.
It means you didn't own the money. I mean, you spent it on somebody else's economy. Do you think poor people own whatever you spent it on?
No.
Do you think the middle class own whatever you spent it on?
Nope.
And who is controlling that industry? Your mama or a billionaire?
A billionaire.
No matter what you do, my friends, money always goes back up. It's not something you have to like, Janice. It's something that I want you to account for. I did a keynote at Prairie View University like 2 years ago. And we was in the big auditorium, and they had all the freshmen. I think I spoke to freshmen and sophomore, whatever it is. Spoke to a bunch of, if y'all don't know what Prairie View A&M is, it is one of the most historic Black and colleges and universities I was saying on the planet, but in America. I have no idea about the planet. In America. In Prairie View, I told them, my keynote was called Account for the System. And I told everybody there's only 4 ways to survive in America. Way number 1, you get a job. But the problem is, they don't want you to have no job because you cost too much money. Anybody old enough to see somebody get pushed out? Jerome, you know what? Who know what I'm talking about? You know, Jerome, they replace you with somebody real young, huh? When they can pay $13 because you cost $33. Oh, I don't want.
You pissing me off now.
Okay, all right. Because them damn 2% pay raises, and you don't move. You've been here for 30 years, getting them 2% pay raise every 6 months. It costs too much doggone money.
I know they do it in education. People been there 40 years.
40 years. You got to get out of here. Forced retirement. They do. They do. They don't want you to have a job. I'm going to tell you why they don't want you to have a job. So once you don't have a job no more, what happens now, Jerome? Well, now you got to get on welfare. But every president, blue or red, does welfare reform. Because, Janice, they don't want you on that either. Hell, you can't even get TANF, which is a federal program, without filing charges on the baby father. I got you, you can't even do that. But Brett Favre can get the TANF money to build a stadium. Couldn't resist. My bad. Couldn't resist. So they don't want you on that either. So what you got to do then, Janice? Well, if you can't get a job, if you can't get food stamps, I guess you got to get it how you get it. We call that criminal. They don't want you there either. That's why they got police. So where they really want you? At the 4th place, unearned income, prison. There you go, Antonio, you're being too hard. Nope. There's no coincidence that the country with the most slaves ever has the most prisons ever. Because everything is about unearned income. Everything on this planet, everything about capitalism is how much money can Antonio make without earning it. I work hard once and it comes back to me over and over again. Follow me. I'm pushing a very strong point for any chef that needs to become super chef. I want you to receive that you, my friends, need to get to unearned income as fast as possible. Fast as possible. Before you disagree, slow down and know that the hardest working, most honest person you know in your family, in your life, probably died broke. I'll wait. Who grandmother? My grandmother cussed twice ever. They were both at me. Both at me. It was damn and shit. And I thought the world was gonna end. Okay, every time the 2 times she cussed, I was like, all right, you're right, grandmother. I'm tripping. My bad. Because I knew I messed up. Because she was super saint. It was Jesus and her. Worked 25 years as a nurse, retired. 2 strokes, dead. Hurricane came through, all 5 siblings sold the house. She worked 2 generations to build. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I ain't got the only dysfunctional family out here. You know what I'm talking about. Your family act just like mine. We all got that gay cousin. Ain't supposed to be gay. No, that bougie aunt. And that one person that's still competing. So she want her child to be better than yours. And that, you know Jackie. Tell us what Jackie do.
Don't you start no mess stuff,
I
Jackie.
ain't starting no mess, Grace. I'm just being a blessing. We know we got the same family, no matter what color. I've buried about 2,000 people. And every funeral, no matter race, creed, religion, or wealth, all had to petition somebody to get out of prison and see their loved one. We all the same. And since all money goes up, you need to be the up it goes to. Think about it. She's a chef. Grace, you selling websites. That's money to the servers, hosting platforms. She buy meat and cheese and deli products from another place. And whoever's controlling that industry and that industry and that industry. So the point I'm making here is, if you don't get in the up position, we won't buy from you. It's just tough, Antonio. All right. How many of you are looking to be mentored by someone with less than you? Go ahead. Go ahead. Anybody? How many of you want to buy a product that's going to break tomorrow? Yeah. How many of you want to go to a church and the pastor don't even study? Huh? Bob will just sit up there and get sun curled on the dashboard. You know what I'm talking about, Grace. It just, it
That's that girl. That's
sun
that girl.
curled. It fold up. You understand? It did fold up. Then we don't like giving money to people on our same level, huh? Now, we don't like that. We say, when you're on my level, Jerome, we say stuff like, nah, you know what? You own to something. Let me think about it for a little bit. Come on, don't fool me now. Well, I just don't need that right now. We don't buy on our level, and we don't buy beneath our level. We have a whole word for beneath our level. We call that donation. Girl, just take. How many of you that donate to somebody was, oh no, I don't even need it. Just give it to somebody else. Bless somebody else. Come on. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
That is funny.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you, this is called the psychology of sales. Psychology of sales. So when Jill walk out there and she got a husband and the kids, and he need to come out taking pictures and stuff, like Will Smith pumping up Jada, like, hey, look at her, stuff like that. You know what I'm talking about. How the picture go, you know what I'm talking about. That stuff like that. It needs to be this whole spectacle, because I'm gonna come back if I know this restaurant had a secret don't nobody else know. And that secret is the chef. These are some good nuggets right now. Okay, these are some good nuggets. Now check this out. I told this to my dad and Dion yesterday. I said, Dion, we don't buy houses on our level. Use a lie. If that house costs $225,000, clearly you're in Texas. Because y'all other houses would be expensive. We're not paying $225,000 for no house, Jerome. No. The moment we think that house is on our level or beneath us, we go, not this one. Not this one. Uh-oh. Think about the boldness that you have to be in a building you don't know how to build whatsoever. With a foundation you can't control whatsoever. And to look at this house that you have no idea how to build and go, I don't like this kitchen. They messed up. I'm making sense. You don't even know how to build a pipe. You don't know how the septic system works. You don't know none of that stuff. And you sit there and all your glory, you go, not this one. Because you have deemed that house even or beneath. Then when you find that one though, Jeff, woo, it's the one. It's the one I couldn't do myself. And Tracy starts seeing my daughter gonna grow up back there and play on that. She gonna swing on that tree. And then she gonna play out here in the front yard. And she gonna do this here. And she gonna, like you literally have imaginary kids running around. They ain't born yet. Because that house is worth far more. You're buying up. You even justify. Watch you go, I didn't really spend $225,000. I made an investment. This house is gonna be $1 million one day. Now, if that sounds strange, I can guess your dollar amount in your bank account right now. I can. So Grace called this psychology of sales. So what I want you to do is I want you to not be so humble. And I want you to be more like Jesus and be in an up position. I know they taught you, Jed, but he was lowly, meek. Yeah, okay, maybe. He could also pull 5,000 meals out of thin air and walk on water. And he can read. How about that? Yeah. As much as you don't want to hear it, Jesus was better than the peasants he was preaching to and the Pharisees. How dare you think somebody was walking around Africa, even with the people he walked with? It don't make no sense. This is if you believe in Christianity. All of you are supposed to be better than your customers. Why do we go to where there's a chef? Because the chef's supposed to cook better than me. Because if I get my damn plate and I go, hey, I could have did this myself, I ain't never come back to that restaurant again. She knows it. I'm coming here to go. That's it. That's what I paid for. Top of the line. How many of you like wasting your money? I ain't never met a woman on the planet that like wasting money. I've never seen it before. Black, white, Jew, or Gentile. Never seen a woman that like wasting her money. If anything, she said, I could have shopped with this. I've never seen a woman like wasting her money. I don't think that woman exists. If we find it, Grace, we need to take a picture. We're going to sell that picture for $1 billion. We're going to be rich that day. You hear me? A woman that wants to waste money, that's an alien. It sure is. We don't waste money. So Melissa needs to prove to y'all that you don't publish like her. I could just put it on Amazon myself. You can. It ain't gonna be as good as me doing it for you. But go ahead. This is what marketing comes in. Marketing comes and soften those words up. Let me do it again. I could just put it on Amazon myself. You can, but you're gonna fail and you're gonna flunk. Marketing says, let me change that a little bit, Antonio. Let me go. You can, Grace. But why would you worry yourself with such things? You focus on promotion, we'll focus on publishing and getting you in wide distribution. That way you can get the sales that's worthy of you. Same thing. I said the same thing. I just put some sugar on them words. The way I said the first time was black licorice, Grace. You can, but you're going to fail. The second time, it was, it had that caramel and, the extra drizzle that Deanna get in her coffee. Then we get 3 pumps of something. I have no. Give us that little difficult order that you do.
I get a mocha latte with almond milk, no whip, no foam, with an extra shot of espresso.
I need a degree just to remember that.
Don't do my friend like that.
Sugar in a cup. You understand? She got to run 2 miles just to work some calories out. That's all right. She say fluffy is what they want. There you go. Fluffy gets her rewarded. I understand. We buy up. So let's use artificial intelligence to help us buy up. Is that okay? Grace, your chat is back. Do you mind? Don't share your screen. Let's put some weight on this here. We're gonna put some weight on it. You're gonna say you are a chef of a booming restaurant. And your customers love your cooking so much, you are now forced to become a personal brand, public figure, and celebrity. Period. Do you understand?
What was the last one? Personal brand, public figure, and celebrity.
Celebrity. And celebrity. Do you understand? Here. All right, he's going to say something like, I understand. How can I help you? See, what I just did was I shaped it now. Personal experience, emotion, and business. However, I can understand the hypotheticals. Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do. Now shut up and be quiet. All right. Now, if chef cooking becomes highly popular in demand, it's possible to public figure celebrity himself. This can lead to the chef leading to developing a brand and maintaining a popular. Exactly. I'm so glad. All right, Grace, what you're going to say now is, let's see, this can lead to chef needing a personal brand to maintain popularity or reputation, which involve marketing, public appearances, etc. So you're going to go, great. As far as personal brand goes, you want to have your customers, after they meet you, leave the restaurant with something that makes them smile, and think about their dining experience months after they have dined. Can you brainstorm for me 20 things? Jaya, what kind of chef are you? What are you cooking?
Everything.
All right, then. Thank you so much. So baby, I do it all, baby. You hear me? I do it all.
I do. Yeah.
When God dropped that manna from heaven, that was me. I cooked that. I cooked that. I cooked that. That was me, Boo Boo. I know that's right. I ain't mad at you. Ain't mad at you. Okay, Grace, can you brainstorm for me 20 unique items or ideas that you would send home with your dining guest? Hit period and then hit in. It's gonna blink for a little bit, Grace. This is a tough one. You understand? Just a tough one. It's gonna blink for a little bit. Speaking of, while this is blinking, I want to tell y'all something. If you don't know how to control your triggers, stop making other people responsible for them, please. Well, they didn't
Where
like me
did that
meddling.
come from? First of all,
They didn't like me meddling. There I go again. Jerome agreed. If you can't control your triggers, stop making other people responsible for them. Okay. Did you hear me, Grace? Did I make it
I
clear?
heard you. Today is Thursday. That's where it came from. Today is Thursday.
Did I make it clear?
Crystal.
Look at that custom recipe. I would have never thought of that. You know, she could think of a recipe right now out the blue. You know how I think about making money easily? I bet she can think of recipes quickly. Personalized thank you note. You put that on some $5 paper, people won't even throw that away. You know how y'all get them, you know how you ladies do it. You buy your man a birthday gift, you go out your way to put that big old expensive bag with that other expensive tissue paper. And as soon as he don't know no better. Ask Deanna, I don't know no better. Oh my God, look at this. You'd be like, can I keep the bag? You really bought the bag for yourself. Who know what I'm talking about? Where's my ladies at? Let me.
You right.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. Because dog away, he don't know. He don't know what he got. She can do something like that. A small jar of the restaurant's homemade seasoning and blending. God dog it. Grace, I didn't. Jaya, I blessed you today. God dog it.
Well, thank you.
You there you go. Grace, make sure she get this whole list. You hear me?
Yes, sir.
Because she feel TV. Tyra Banks gonna be one of her judges. She have her own TV show. Competitive cooking. That's it. All right, Grace. If it go red, just gonna copy and paste that. And you didn't. I told you to go to Safari and upgrade. It didn't work on Safari either.
Neither one of them. Neither one. I tried Safari yesterday. The upgrade plan went from green to white. Due to high demand, we have paused. We paused.
I ain't got that problem no more. I ain't got that problem at all.
I tried doing it this morning because it came back. I keep getting this orange message talking about that the payment page is an error. All right.
I'm gonna show you. I got this.
I haven't been on in days.
Oh no, yeah, it was all messed up for me, but they wanted that money, and I gave it to them too. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I was trying to give it to them, and they don't want to act like they don't want it.
I gave it to them. I gave it to them. I said, I gave it to them. Added Deanna as a team member. We good now. We good in these streets, not Grace.
You addicted. That's why you had to give them that money.
Hey, right here, look. There's me coding. This is my real job, y'all. Coding. I'm trying to tell you, I'm gonna show you how fast
later on today.
Say it again.
I'll try again later on today to give them my money. They act like they don't want it.
Because you look like your stuff moving like it's mad or something. For real. Yeah, but no, it's nice up in here though. Let me show y'all something. So Grace list is going. Man, what did I just do? What did you just do, Grace? Don't be messing up now. What did you just do? You messed up. You did something, Grace. Bam. All right, sandals. Show your screen again. Yep, Tracy's still on her retirement tour. I see her. Okay, good. Okay, stop at those 10. Copy and paste those. No. Don't hit stop generation. It's gonna mess up on you. Just copy and paste them 10. Yeah, because it's about to mess up on you. There you go. There you go. You can hit stop generation. Did you copy him? Okay, make sure she get his stop generation. We got 10 of them. And then just go and put them in line out for me. Give me all the prompts too. Give me all the prompts. Yeah, send me the prompts and line app. Let's go ahead and bless over her. Right? See, look, I could choose.
So what you can choose, okay? Getting frustrated. Hold on.
All right, go on, send me those. Send me each prompt at a time. We're gonna do it over here. Did y'all hear me about y'all triggers? I wasn't playing. You can't control your triggers. That's a you problem. Well, you had Grace, I don't see your prompts.
I'm trying to number them for you. Hold on.
Nah, I ain't got number. He a number.
All right.
Give me the prompt. I need all of them.
He the big ball of shot caller now with his plus.
And you know what I'm saying? I had to go. I don't like lines. All that moving slow. I don't like that. Where you at, Sandals? Narrate while you're moving slow.
Okay, there
There you
I'm
go.
almost to you. Hold on. I'm about to hit the enter button. Just to line that down.
There you go.
The prompts are there.
Oh, you organizing all stuff. You could have gave it to me. There you go. Forgot you like to organize stuff.
She's multitasking. She's not just taking care of you, she's taking care of us.
Is that
Thank
right,
you.
Jerome? Got you. Yes. Grace, I need the list of that 1 through 10. Can you brainstorm for me 20 unique items? Great. As far as personal brand goes, blah, blah, blah. And I am giving you a list of 10. Can you brainstorm for me 20 different and unique items or ideas that you would send home with your dining guests that does not repeat the list I have given you? Bam. You got the 10, Grace?
Yes, there you line up.
Slow down. Double check.
Hold on. Nope, I put them in my line app, not your line app. Hold on.
Yeah. Like, I know I ain't tripping. It is on the screen. I mean,
Hold on.
yeah. It's coming.
Okay.
There we go. All right, now we go. Oh, I'm slow. Ain't that slow. All right, share now. Big chef turned celebrity. And then boom. Bam. Sure. Here are 20 different unique items. Homemade bread starter kit. Oh, this is getting good. Small bottle of infused olive oil and vinegar made with herbs from the restaurant's garden. She's like, oh, I got that right now. And the cool thing is, somebody that knows their craft the way she does, is a good thinker the way she is. Not only is this list of 30 now going to give her more ideas, his was even cooler than that, Grace. All this makes it very easy for her now to be that public figure she needs to be, because she know they're going to leave with a smile. The reason why we don't like doing stuff is because that end result is scary, ain't it? You know what I'm talking about? That end result is scary as hell. But now that her end result is completely controlled, right? She don't have that problem. So what I'm gonna do right here is I'm gonna go, bam, and then take these There we go. I'm gonna email this to you, Grace. Can you number these 1 through 30 for me? So what I'm gonna do, Grace, I'm gonna email these to you, keep the format, and then you can get an email. Send it on off.
Gotcha.
Wow, I didn't realize you can do that. Thank you.
Yeah, you can do
A
this.
new prompt.
Yeah, you can do. I could have, Deanna and Grace would have set up there and did it real quick. I ain't got time for that. But you work.
But will she be able to copy and paste it with the numbers?
Oh yeah, that's why that's why Grace gonna email it to us so we can keep that format. It's gonna
Oh,
keep that
okay. I
format.
see.
Yeah, because Line App is gonna break the format.
Got it.
No, she's gonna get this. Hopefully, it finishes to 30, and then yeah, there you go. A private tour of the restaurant's kitchen and garden. There you go. Bam. So let's do this here, and then here. I'll just do this. Grace likes to copy and paste this part too. And then what I'll do is come to my email. Deanna at 8:54. Someone's trying to give us some money. If you can handle that while I'm talking, I'd appreciate it. 8:54. There we go.
Gotcha.
All right. And then go hit. Can you see my little pop-up window over here, Grace?
Yes.
All right. Actually, I'll do it right now. I'll say Jada. Jada, what's your email?
My email is chasin, CHASIN, the THE, TASTE @gmail.com.
Okay. Chasin, CHA. That was my fault because I started thinking about money. SIN. She chasing the what'd you say? Taste. Gotcha. At Gmail. All right. That looks like it's spelled right.
We don't see it.
Oh, you don't? Oh. Hold on. Now, was there a G on that chasing? Or
No G. That's perfect right there.
That's perfect right there. Okay, then I'll send it to both of y'all, and then we'll call this.
Can you see Rochelle?
Well, that ain't no problem. Well, just call us to give away the goodness. What's your email?
RDWYNN.
Gotcha. Oh.
200. Oh, you got
Yeah, I
it.
got
Good.
you. Yeah. All right.
Take that with me to Florida next
Wait,
week.
sir, you got her on there. You got Rochelle on there twice. I think you took Jay off.
I sure did.
Oh, don't take off the queen.
Look at
Don't take the queen off.
Look at the devil. That's what Jerome would say. The devil. Yeah. All right, double check me one more time, y'all. Chasingthetaste @gmail.com. Yes.
All right.
All right, there we go.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah. Man, we
Thank
can. We get yes, sir. Oh, that's right. All right. Boom. Send. It is gone. Listening for the airplane. And I think I hear the airplane. Airplane. Did you airplane? Did you airplane? Yep, there it is. Airplane just went off. All right, good to go. Deanna, did you accept that money?
Yes, I did.
All right. Oh, $266. We'll take it. I'm gonna take it. All right. While blessing her, see, once again.
Giving money and receiving money.
That's
Ain't
right.
that something?
That's what I'm talking about. Seed harvest.
Yeah. Chasing the taste @Gmail. It came back. This message was created automatically by delivery software. Grace, see if you got it, and then you can message it to her, Messenger, Facebook, anything, text message. Make sure you got it.
I got it.
Outstanding. And she probably still could have got you. I probably just got it by mistake or something. Who knows? But Was that helpful? Did y'all see how you can? All right, good, good. One more time, y'all clap for Jaya, please. She's a good volunteer to do too. Thank you.
Thank you guys so much.
Oh yeah, I had something far less entertaining to talk about this morning. So you
That's
you
a
came at the
never.
right yeah.
That's a never.
Yeah, you came at the right time. It's a blessing. It's always good to give things away. Always good. Jerome hit the nail on the head. You give money, you get money. So apparently I gave you $263 worth of service as far as the Lord, Jerome's God said. That's how that worked. All right. And you know, he got no problem representing his God. Ain't that right, Jerome? That's it. At all times. At all times. Okay. Before I move to the next thing, and then we'll be done. Questions. Anybody had any questions that happened? Questions that jumped to your head as all this occurred? Up to you. Any questions? We'll do that. Okay, good.
This is a follow-up to what you've been saying the last couple of days. And so this is icing on the cake.
Icing on the cake.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's icing on the cake.
She ain't got no sales problems. Ain't got no taste problems. And then do you like she's got now 30 different ways. Of course, her brain is gonna it's like memory joggers too. You know, she's gonna be, oh, you know what I could do? I could take this, but do this. And so she's gonna think of another 30. And now it's gonna be easier for her to showtime because she knows when she her problem is she don't like sales, which makes her a good person. Do you understand? That makes sense. Makes it y'all don't want to act like I don't want to manipulate nobody. I just want to, So she don't like sales. Now she can win automatically, Deanna, because she ain't selling. She know every time somebody asks to see her, they're gonna leave with a blessing. That takes all the pressure off.
That's good.
Okay, I'm gonna say who out here don't like sales, but if you can give something away each time, it make that experience real good. And there goes down. And that is sales. It's just not sales the way you don't like it. So we went from, well, I don't like it, Antonio, to, you know what, it ain't too bad now. Cool.
Hey,
All right, let's
do
yes, go ahead,
do
Greg.
you think if I close everything out and restart my computer, that ChatGPT will work for me? To
No,
take my money. To take my money.
Yeah,
To take my money.
you should have did that the first time. I'm sure it's gonna work on Safari. You close it out, cut your VPN off, just reset everything. Your computer been on since 1922.
Okay.
So you go ahead and just cut it off. Just cut off at least once, Grace. At least once. Okay. At least once. Jaya, any feedback? Something that I may be missing or some excitement that I can't capture from what just happened? I have no idea. I want you to at least be able to respond.
No,
Right.
I'm just taking it all in.
Good. Well, I'm glad you would be able to get something in. Here's the deal. And let's say all 30 don't work. She's still closer to her answer now. So let me flip the call now on y'all. So I want to talk to you personally. I feel like there's something tangible. I need to give you this intangible. Grace, I want to say three things. I want to say there is nothing wrong with you. It's also nothing wrong with that person you mad at. See, I already lost my crowd, Grace. Everybody went, I know ain't nothing wrong with me. But you don't know what he do. Ain't nothing wrong with him either. Shh, whatever. You don't know what the hell he did. I'll tell you what he did. No, there's nothing wrong with you. And there's nothing wrong with her either. Yes, your sister needs prayer. But God ain't mad at your sister. Antonio. Use my name. You understand? All right. So there's nothing wrong with you. Number one. Number two, Grace. Control your triggers. Number three, pause. And lastly, number four.
But you don't know my sister.
Exactly.
Fair enough. And lastly, Grace, number four. You can't lose everybody. I'm going to talk to you for a few minutes. Here's what's getting ready to happen in my life. I'm about to release this social media. Facebook is going to get real mad that I did. And the way they get angry is they buy you. And I'm not selling for anything less than 100 billion. I'm about to disrupt the entire industry. So I need you to get that. I'm probably already, we just need to finish the valuation, but I'm taking my time with that. The youngest Black billionaire on the planet. I'm the youngest Black American billionaire on the planet. There's like an 8-year-old in Africa that holds that title. Yeah, I'm not joking.
For
I'm
real?
not serious. Yes. 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 Now, when I get to 100 billion, I'll be there, what, the third, fourth person to ever do it? So we got to talk. I want to talk to you from the perspective, I understand some things that you have forgotten. I didn't say that you don't understand them. I did not say I'm smarter than you. I'm saying there's something about this illusion that has allowed you to forget these things. Is that okay? Post the 4 things, Grace, for so they can follow. Now, some of y'all programming has just kicked in. See, as you see, Renee, I'm a Black man and a Black face. It's a sexy face too. I ain't even shaved and I still look good. This is a good looking chocolatey face. Sometimes I look in the mirror and want to lick me. You understand? It's a good looking face. Don't get it twisted. I am a sexy chocolate brother. Only person look better than me is Idris Elba. You understand? And I'm a close second. I'm a close second. Y'all gotta have that kind of confidence when you look at it. Look, there's some haters out there. When you look at you, you got to love you. That was for free. That wasn't even part of the script. Anyway. So your programming kicked in because I don't look like your teacher of prosperity. So I'm creating automatically cognitive dissonance. So when I say that I know some things you have forgotten, the first thing you went, he arrogant. I'm anything but. But your programming must say anything dark, brown, being confident is arrogant. It must. No different than a woman with confidence don't know her place. Come on, help me out now. I live in the same planet you live in. We on the same, you let Janice know her worth. You know what, Janice, see, that's your problem. Janice, am I lying?
I got a problem because I know my worth.
Yes. As a woman who knows her worth, that's a damn problem.
No, you're not lying.
Yeah.
It causes problems.
Exactly. That's that programming. That's that programming. A woman that knows her worth is simply a woman. See? She ain't no strong woman. Stop describing Black women as that. There's plenty of other adjectives you can put on a Black woman besides strong. Beautiful, graceful, intelligent, etc. So I want you to understand that your auto-suggestion, Napoleon Hill says, is rejecting me automatically. T.D. Jakes say, real ministry happens, Renee, when I get past your representative and I get to you. So let me try that for a moment. You are pissed off, broke, or something right now. You have literally looked beyond all your blessings. to find the one thing that you don't like about your reality. And that's the only damn thing you can see.
You know these things. Keep going.
Oh, people. And you go. Every time he bring this subject up, I'm sorry, is he alive? Because if he die, Deanna, now you got a whole different problem. Now he can't bring the subject up. Then what? Didn't think about that, huh? Yeah. At least Janice is alive. At least she's alive. So stop breathing unassistedly. If you can go to the restroom all by yourself, you can breathe all by yourself. If you woke your little ungrateful self up this morning, you ain't got no reason to complain. I know you about to get foreclosed on. Hell, God don't want you with that house anyway. It was keeping you broke. But you ain't like that. You out here holding on to a car that needs to get repossessed. You're praying for a financial breakthrough, but you're spending $760 a month on a damn car. God trying to move that car and make it a house note that you want to sit up here and steep.
It's 788, sir.
Oh, there you go. There.
That's why I don't have a new car now. It's
See?
too much.
It's too
More
much.
than your house note. That's ridiculous.
$788 plus insurance and maintenance. God bless me. I am trying to bless you, Antonio. Let me take this car from you. Oh, no, don't bless me like that, Lord. I got a reputation I need to keep.
Watch it.
Melissa, I'm speaking the facts. The kind of facts that spell F-A-K-S, facts. That's kind of facts I'm spitting. There's nothing wrong with your life now or ever. You are tripping. You need to calm down. If you can't have a damn conversation with your partner, it means you can't have a conversation with yourself either. Your self-talk is jacked up. If you can't have a conversation with yourself, don't expect somebody to come in your life and rescue you. If you don't love yourself, Renee, the man you're trying to get ain't gonna love you either. We are blessed. Our problem is we are us. We get in the way of our blessings. That's us. God will bless us. Then we get used to the blessing. It don't take us a week, Janice. Take us a damn week. Oh, this whole thing, it's 8 days old. I don't like it. It take too much work. You got the new car? Yeah, but I don't know. It's still these sensors. Really? There's too many buttons. You don't calm down, but you'll be out there Tom and Jerry. And some of y'all don't know what that means.
Come on, Tom and Jerry.
What does that mean?
That'd be left foot, right foot. That's a Texas saying, Tom and Jerry. Tom and Jerry mean you're gonna be out there walking. Your left foot is Tom, your right foot is Jerry. Now you want that car with them gadgets, or you want to walk 3 miles to work every day? And all the elements. I like the house, but it ain't got no garage and my car get rained on, and I don't like that. Or thank you, God, for this house and the garage I'm getting ready to build through the finances you made possible. One of these work. And I know I get it. You knew this already. I know you
Be
did.
grateful.
Be grateful. I know you knew it already. Listen to my opening words. I want to tell you about some things you forgot. Ain't that what I tell you, Grace? I remember saying it. I was sitting right here when I said it. I know you know this. But you forgot. You forgot to be grateful for your husband. You forgot to be grateful for your wife. You forgot to be grateful for your life. If you don't think we forget, I dare you to go do a lower body workout today. Watch how much tomorrow you appreciated the legs you got when you can't get up, when it's hard to sit down and use the restroom, Grace. Yeah, y'all know what I'm talking about.
Been there.
When them legs be sore and then them abs, and you be like, oh, don't make me laugh. Oh, yeah.
That's
Man.
me right now.
All right.
Okay. Don't have to go to
Right.
a public restroom. You got to squat.
All right. Slip a disc in your back and see how much you was not grateful for your back. I saw a saying on Facebook a long time ago. It was like 2010. I never forgot it. It actually hurt my feelings because I was guilty as hell. It said, what if you woke up today only with the things you thank God for yesterday? I felt so guilty because I remember looking at, somebody, well, I wake up and everything. You lying? Yeah. I remember looking at that and I remember going, damn, I wouldn't even have my kids. I didn't say I'm great. Thank you for these 2 boys. That's what it was at the time. Thank you for these 2. Yeah, they'd be dead. Like, it didn't say let they disappear, but you gonna wake up and everything you wasn't grateful for yesterday gonna die. Some of us wouldn't even wake up because we wasn't grateful for life.
Watch it.
There's nothing wrong. But since you think something's wrong, you are triggered. Now, somebody, Deanna, is going to be like, well, he just using this because we, nope. Was already going to talk anyway. I've been even killed. I have literally, I just don't care anymore about none of this stuff. There's nothing bothering me because I respect the fact that I've got God power to be bothered or not to be. I choose not to be. So fine. The water gets cut off. Give me some other stuff, Grace. The tire. You walk outside, the tire on flat.
Listen, it was a little chunk taken out of my tire yesterday. I was like, Dad, is this okay? No, that okay.
No, that ain't okay. That's
Maybe
a
a discount
blowout.
tire. Maybe a discount tire. I said, okay.
That's a blowout. You was
Dude,
gonna drive with
I've been traveling on this and I was like, man, why is this it's shaky? What's going on? But I never saw it until yesterday when I went outside to go get the car.
shaky and then pow.
Yeah. So
You
as
and
I was
Jerome
going to
call
discount
that
tire.
Jesus literally grabbed the wheel.
Yes.
Not the steering wheel.
On the way to
The
discount
chunk
tire.
of the wheel.
On the way to discount tire, I thought about it. I was like, dude, I could have been having a blowout. I've been on this. I don't been on this tire. I don't know how long. I mean, weeks. Thank you, Lord.
All it takes you go 70 miles per hour in the middle lane. That car blow out. You just spent. You hit all the cars.
Yep.
And we be making you a T-shirt and a hashtag.
Watch it. R.I.P. Now.
Yeah. Gone too soon.
What'd you say, RIP? That's cute.
That's it. We making you a hashtag. Grace gone. That's it. Don't take long. If you are upset about something, and you go, I ain't upset about nothing. All right. You're using a different definition of upset. Go ahead and be semantical. But the universe feels your vibration. You can semantic all you want to. But your vibration, check your harvest. Your harvest says you're not grateful because give those who have more, and take from the one who had a little, all. Man, that ain't in the Bible, really. It's called the parable with the talents. It's in there. That's N-E-R-R. In there. It's in there.
Yeah.
It's in there. Because you're not allowed to take what this universe has given you, Grace, and protect it. We didn't come here to protect. We didn't come here to, you know what, Master, I know how hard you are. I held on to this. It's in pristine condition. I ain't even mess with it. Here you go. You fool. Hey, Jerome, is that not what? You fool.
It's in the book. It's in the book.
You fool.
This day.
This day. Don't give me that. As a matter of fact, give it to the rest of them. And anything else he got left, don't take that too.
But Lord,
you two enter to your master's joy. You stay out here suffering. Poor will be with you always. Go ahead. So if you are literally finding, if you at the point in life where everything is being taken from you, everything, and you look at your harvest and you ain't got nothing to show for it, and then you walking around here pissed off, you the guy that got the talent, which was actually a bundle full of gold, and did nothing with it but complain. I don't want to look stupid. I don't want to lose this. So I'm going to protect it. You didn't come here to protect your life. You came here to give it away. Every sacred text says that. Every great teacher says that. Whatever, Antonio. That's why I started to call off by saying, I'm probably already a billionaire. Let me just qualify. And I'm going to 100 billion. Ain't nobody going to stop me. It is what it is. And I just want to remind you of some things you forgot. I did not say you did not know these things, but I am a 260-pound Black man with a upper body full of tattoos and locks. And I'm richer than my oppressor. So you may want to just pay attention just a little. Just a little. Because there's nothing wrong with your life, Grace. But you got to control them triggers. Because them triggers is costing you those blessings. That's all I meant. That's all I meant, Melissa. Every time you get, okay, there's a dream. Go on. I bet I can get Grace pull up right now. 1 Peter 3rd chapter, verse 7. I bet I can get her pull it up right now. I bet it's going to, pull up King James version first, Grace. It's wrong like King James. I want to see that word hindered. I want to see that word real quick.
Yeah,
you see, go ahead.
I was gonna ask, so let's keep it all the way real. What do you mean when you say triggers?
Yeah, anything that stops you from being God-like grateful is a trigger.
Oh, okay. I'm good. Sometimes.
Okay, I'm finna say. And I'm gonna show you.
Because I am pretty mad.
And see, I'm not just talking about anger though. See, this is just what I'm talking about. But you get
that's why I wanted to be clear and ask. But what do you mean when you say triggers?
Just highlight the last part, Grace, that your prayers be not hindered. Okay, you can stop it, Grace. I'll hook y'all up. Jerome, your wife this, your wife need to do that, your wife need to do that, your wife need to do that, your wife need to do that. But I hope you don't think that was a one-way conversation, Jerome. Because if you don't do what I just told you your wife need to do, your prayers will be hindered. You go, that's about marriage. Well, then your protagonist, Grace, says he's the bridegroom, and you ought to love the people like he loved the church. So now, this is about life, ain't it? And if you mistreat somebody, you hinder your
Can
prayer.
I jump in and even say this?
Come on.
It might be small, but it's so huge.
Talk.
And it gets overlooked, but I constantly touch on it because it's simply how I feel. Things ought to be lined up according to what he say, not we say.
Fair enough.
And one of the things that is so overlooked, just like with the submissiveness to your husband, but as well to your wife, that is that scripture. I don't know where it is, but
no, that was 1 Peter 3rd chapter 7th verse.
No, not that one. I didn't know what that was either, but
fair enough.
What it say. But the other one that says, children, be obedient to your mother and father.
Oh, yep.
But after that, it also says for the parents not to be irritating their children. So it's like you got to cover both of those areas, because how many times have a parent just irked the child's nerve? I mean, listen, there's there has to be a common balance, and we have to find out where that is in
Right.
order for the blessings to flow. The seeds have to be planted.
That's
So
right.
either way you plant, it's going to come up.
That's right.
So according to whatever your line is, you have to find out what that is. Just
That's
wanted
right.
to say that.
No, I'm glad you did. I'm glad you did. Let me wrap this up, Grace. So if you don't control your triggers, you're killing yourself. You go, oh, I'm not mad. See, that's told you programming. Anybody say nothing about mad? Let me help you out. I'm my hand up first. My hand up first. Because I know y'all say, save folk. I mean, you're scared to check your check account balance. Don't lie. When you get to the ATM, you be like, no receipt. No, don't fool me now. That's a trigger.
Yeah.
That's a
yeah.
trigger. That's a trigger saying I'm scared my money has run out. So what does the universe do? Keep you almost made me cuss. Money running out. That's a trigger. This ain't just about anger. This is about understanding how you feel about anything. It's how you feel about everything. And if you're scared to check your balance, you're saying, I don't have enough money, which is also saying there's not enough money. And so money treats you like, hey, I can't go to you, ain't enough.
Ouch.
I don't get this word today. I know that much. I don't get this word. I woke up on one today. You sit there ungrateful when you're blessed, loved. Somebody is looking beyond your flaws and still loving you, and you still got the nerve
Watch yourself.
to be mad that you didn't get no sale this morning. You didn't get no sale because something you did with Jaya that Carmen came back to your company. Since you planted a piece of hair in your food at her restaurant and got you a free meal, universe say, fine. Let me send you a customer just like you to your company. Oh, they don't like that, Renee. They don't like that, Renee. There I go again, getting in trouble. There I go again. There is nothing wrong. You got to control them triggers. He said, I ain't telling you, well, how I control a pause. You need to learn how to shut your mouth and pause. It is far better for you to literally shut the hell up and pause. Because the moment you say it, Janice, it is a spell. It is a seed. It is powered by all that damn emotion. And that is what you're going to get. Emotion is fertilizer for manifestation. And every single time.
No. Say it again. Say it again.
Emotion is fertilizer for manifestation. And every time you get triggered and your voice get loud, but you understand, because I don't. Emotion, fertilizer. And now your whole life messed up.
You don't know my sister.
Fair enough. Fair enough. And some people,
Exactly.
some people are just unlovable. Some people are just flat out unlovable. That is their purpose in your reality. You do not need to entertain their. Robert Greene calls it infector. Grace, do me a favor. Pull up Law of Power, number 11, I believe. Law of Power infector. I think it's number 11. An infector, this is Jerome's sister. They ain't about nothing, ain't gonna be about nothing, and their only job, Jaya, is to piss you off. No. Listen to me, listen. Their only job. The only thing they want to do is get you out of character so they can hide their hands after they threw that rock. Oh, see, there you go. Look at. Infection. Avoid the unhappy at all costs. People who perpetually have misery, who are perpetually miserable, spread misery like infection, and they'll drown you in it. Avoid these people like the plague. Conversely, if you associate with happy people, you share in their good fortune they attract and spread. Seek them out. Scroll up, Grace. What does it mean to dodge infection? Avoiding the unhappy and the unlucky. People who are hurt by circumstances, people who are hurt by circumstances, people who are hurt by circumstances beyond their control deserve sympathy and help. But others bring unhappiness on themselves and spread it around them by their destructive acts and influence on others. You can't change or improve them. They will change you by afflicting you with their problems. Stop it, Grace. Some people are in your life only to cause you problems, and your damn problem. And I can't, it just bothers me. Sometimes I'll talk to some of you and you just as negative as you want to be and triggered. Like, you still mad at this person and pretending you're not mad. I can ask Deanna right now. I'm not mad. It's a lie. Because if you're triggered, you're mad. If you
Antonio,
can't, yes, sir.
the best thing you ever told me
Talk
in
about it.
relation to my sister was that my feelings towards her was affecting my money.
That's right.
And I went, and you said, yes, it's affected. And that was it. I'm telling you, thank you, Mr. Smith.
You are
You
welcome.
hear me, sir?
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Because
Because
that
I said, wait a
vibration,
minute.
that's a one-man job.
It's one thing to piss me off, but you in my pocket taking my money too?
That's right. That's right.
Oh, hell no.
No
No,
fighting
we
words.
ain't doing that.
Them fighting words, ain't they, Jerome?
Yes,
Them
sir.
fighting
Yes,
words. Man, them fighting words. You mess up my money.
I have a relative like that too. And
Well,
I be trying, I don't really be bothered with her, but she is my sister. I'm just gonna say it's my
I
sister.
understand. Mhm.
But on occasions that we do get together, if we have a family activity and she
Mhm.
shows up, she's
Mhm.
very negative. And when you're trying to talk to her, and I'll be like, okay, this is something you cannot win. So don't.
Mm-mm.
And now it's only two of us left because my other two sisters have passed, three sisters. So I be trying to get closer to her because it's two of us left. But it's just like I just can't do it because
And you're not supposed to.
right, I just can't because her son came in some money. He bought her a house. I went over to visit, to look at her house and everything, and it's beautiful. He got it redone and everything, and it's great. But after a while, I'll be like, I gotta go home because she's about to work my nerve.
Mhm.
Just ungrateful, just always trying to dig in, and I just stay away from her. Even though she's the only one left, I just have to stay away from her.
Loving people back to wholeness does not mean that you have to pick up their cross. If you can't go visit somebody and sit with them all day, or sit with them for an hour, or if you can't pick up the phone, Deanna, and call them, if you can't pick up the phone, Jerome, and call them, they got way too much fucking power in your life.
I
You
have
ain't
a
gonna like the
question.
way I said it. I got you. Hold on real quick. You ain't gonna like the way I said it. They got
Tell
way
me-
too much
tell me what you-
power.
Tell me what you mean.
If you can't call somebody without your armpits sweating, if you can't go over there, if you can't just walk, if both of y'all, if it's a party, if it's a funeral, and both of y'all can't sit on the front row without one of y'all feeling uncomfortable, that person got way too much damn power in your life. And you say, I'm not mad. All right. You're lying. You either mad at them or mad at you for making the decision to know them. Either way, you're mad. That's why when they get brought up, you got a problem. And they messing with your money.
I have a
On
question.
a pause. Yes, ma'am. Go ahead.
So, Miss Brenda, do you ever feel guilty because you're just fine with not seeing her at the family gatherings at all?
No, I don't feel guilty. It's not that I'm upset when she comes. She just don't never show up. And then when she do come, like for my birthday celebration, I was shocked that she came because I said, "Whoa, Linda, you here? My goodness," because I was shocked because she usually don't be bothered. You know what I'm saying? She can't be bothered. So I was like, "Wow, you came." So we had a nice time and everything, but I was just shocked she came. Because
Good job for the
time
nice
she
time.
don't want to be bothered with the family because she done got into it with just about everybody.
Yeah, let me. I understand Shirley's question, but people will guilt you into feeling bad about protecting your spirit. Now, we're not talking about separatism, but if you know every interaction with this cousin leaves you feeling near suicidal, depressed, and discouraged, you need to stop interacting with this cousin. It is not your job to fix that. God is on the throne. That's somebody else's ministry. Well, somebody need to hear this morning. That's what I was gonna do before, That's what I was gonna do before Jay came through with the hip hop. You understand? That's what I was gonna do. I'm telling you, if you feel triggered, shut up and pause. I don't want to say it nice. I want to say be quiet because your life is on the line. Your money's on the line. No, you need to hear like a grown person. Shut your mouth. You talk too much. Because every time you talk, Grace, seeds are planted. And if you triggered, it's emotions. And you're very emotional about this person, very emotional about this circumstance. So now that's super fertilizer on those emotions. And we know thoughts plus emotions equals creations. Antonio, that's not right. Okay. I think about something. I feel that way. It show up in my life. Thoughts plus emotion equal creation. It's that simple. And lastly, you can't lose everybody. Here's what happens when you're triggered. You stop giving a bleep, don't you? Come on, don't fool me now.
You are correct.
Okay. And you start saying, I don't care. I'll just have to deal with that. That's that hot talk. You feel that way now. Fool around and lose the right person. No. See, some of y'all sheltered. Some of y'all ain't lived a life when you lost the one that your ass shouldn't have lost. I need some old folk that messed up with the one. Can y'all help me out here? I need somebody. You know what I'm talking about. That the one you got later was far less than. And you looked out your whole life. And the one you lost is living all they dream. Janice, tell them I'm right. Living all their dreams. And on this big old house on the California hill.
So true.
You with Bobby.
Yeah, because I wasn't having it.
Wouldn't have you because you wouldn't having it. Because he had standards that you wouldn't jump to. But
Not
you
Bobby.
wouldn't jump to your standards. Now Bobby over here, love you to death, but let your ass to poverty.
That's so funny and so true.
See, y'all don't want to play. That's all right. Jay, excuse me. I am what I am. I'm telling you straight up, Jerome. Fool around and lose the wrong person to see how God show you. Don't do that again. Some of y'all so crazy. That's how you want to learn lessons. You want to learn lessons the hard way. You can read a book.
I'm not hard headed anymore, though.
I know that's right.
Promise.
Well, that's right. It don't make no sense. If you don't pause, you end up losing the person or people God sent in your life to help you achieve those damn dreams. You got so much faith, y'all make me sick. Because you believe in God so much, like God gonna jump down here and give you your dreams. No. Jaya, God is giving your dreams to the person you just cussed out. God does miracles for people. You can't love God and hate people. You can't love your pastor and be mad at your spouse.
So number 4 is you can lose everybody, not you can't.
No, you can't. You don't want to lose.
Oh, you can't. Okay.
Antonio.
Right. Okay.
You don't want to lose a Brenda. You hear me? Everybody. You be like, I'd lose anybody I want to. All right, find out. Test it. Because whenever we trigger, what do we think? I don't need nobody. Come on.
Yep.
Women got this.
Yep.
Women got this far worse than men.
Antonio,
Yes, sir.
3 years ago, my mom died. I'm talking to my niece, the one that's in my house right now.
Mm-hmm.
And she was, yeah. And I said, yeah, Holy Spirit said, are you listening to her?
Hmm.
And I'm like, yeah. He said, no. Are you listening to her? And I stopped and I listened to her. And I say, wait a minute. This ain't the same niece that I talked to 3-4 years ago.
Usually
Something's gonna happen in her life.
Uh-huh.
Had no clue. And I start listening. And I had a conversation with her either yesterday or the day before along this same line.
Yep.
I say, if anybody would have ever told me that you and I would be establishing a relationship that we have right now 3 years ago, I say, you out of your damn mind.
Yep.
I'm your uncle, your father's deceased, blah, 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 boom. No. The Lord let me see that he put us two together, and she has ministered to me, and I have ministered. I'm still her uncle, and I have ministered to her, and I'm sitting there going, how in the hell? Because of that programming. Oh, blah, blah, blah. He said, are you listening? And then I realized, like, oh my goodness.
Yep.
Oh my, but I didn't realize that. So Antonio, you're right on the money about pausing, about paying attention, okay? Because I'm sitting there going, wait a minute.
Yep.
The relationship I got with her, I should have with a sibling or with another fellow individual,
Yep.
and I got it with my niece. Now, she's 35 years old, grown woman, but I'm still more mature than her, and yet God has used her to teach me so many lessons, and then yet stand back and say to her things like, oh yeah, I hear you. So what about that? Would you not telling her what to do? Because she knows what to do. And she'll go, you know what, Uncle John, remember what you said? And I say, I say, what I tell you, girl? And I told her, I say, I ain't the one. I be talking to him. Hello. I ain't that smart. But the
100%.
point is, we have both grown tremendously in those 3 years. And that's what helped me deal with my sister. Just unbelievable. And I didn't have it, but because of her being in my life, that helped reinforce me, hold me accountable.
Right.
Make me have to I got to be the right example before her and her 2 kids.
Right.
So I can't fake it till I make it. I got to be the real deal. And guess what? I've become the real deal.
Right.
Damn. I thought I had it going on. I didn't. Excuse me. I got to go.
Look, you think you bad, and you are. But God ain't intend for you to lose everybody in your life. If you think I'm ending, if you think for 1 second that you can do this by yourself, you're not understanding how God works. God is not even, according to you Christians, God's not even God by himself. Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Like you're not allowed to do things by yourself on this planet. And I know you think you are. I'll prove it to you with money. If Antonio wants to, I'll make myself a chef. If Antonio wants to be a chef and Antonio wants to be known for being a chef, and Antonio wants his name on the wall, I'm gonna do exactly what I'm supposed to do. I'm gonna be there every day. I'm gonna shine, and best I can do is $100,000, 200,000. But the moment I give up control, bring in others, I can scale to $1 million. I dare you to find me any business over $100,000, over $250,000 that has one person in charge. I dare you. I dare you to find me your favorite celebrity and they do all the work. It don't work that way. So if you think that you can get triggered and then you could just say, fine, leave. Yeah, I don't understand. And I'm trying to get you to understand. Melissa, there are people in your life that ain't supposed to leave. They will. And you will suffer. Will you work out at the end? Sure you will. That might be 30 years from now, it'll be 30 months from now. But you didn't have to take that path. So why you so big, I lose whatever I want to lose. I'll just deal with it. No, you won't, because you're selfish. The only people who say I'll just deal with it are broke. No, you don't like this. Let me help you out. You know how selfish you got to be to make money and spend all your money and then leave your kids with your funeral bill? See, I know you don't like I said that. But I promise you, if you look at that text again, it says a man who leaves an inheritance is a good man. I dare you to go look it up. You're selfish if you look at your garden, eat every fruit and vegetable in there and say, kids, y'all on your own. You're selfish. And that's what we do. So the only people say, I just have to deal with it. You don't give a damn about your kids when you say stuff like that. You got the reputation of caring about your kids. No, you don't. No, you don't. Because if you want to deal with this, you're taking your children with you too. Yep. Hard walking the day, Grace. That's fine. I'll be fine. Yep, you taking your mama. If you take care of your mama, you're taking her with you too. Now you and your 65, 70-year-old mama got to go slower. Why? Because of a damn trigger that you're willing to die for. It's the dumbest thing you could possibly do. You literally trying to be right about some imaginary trigger can't nobody see but you. And you literally saying can't nobody see it. And you mad at me because I can't see it. No, I can't see a damn trigger. It is invisible because you don't want to see it. You can't even see it. You feel it. Now you out here taking your 3 kids, your mom and your dad, down with you over a damn trigger. Shame on you. Shame on you that all you had to do was press pause and it'd have been fine. I got a challenge for you because you can't run and be mad. It's impossible. So every time you get triggered, take your butt running. You've been saying you're going to lose weight anyway. Uh-oh. There I go, Grace. Every time you get triggered, go start running. Let's go. Do some burpees. I bet you can't work out and be pissed off at the same time. No different than you can say Jesus and be pissed off at the same time. Just keep saying Jesus. Ask Jerome in his church. Just keep saying thank you. You literally cannot be mad and say thank you all day long. If you just keep saying thank you, the next time you get mad, just say thank you. Thank you has such a positive vibration on it. It may take you 1,000 thank yous, but I promise you that anger will go away. You got you 2 lessons today. You know how to get people to take you home, and you know how to stop messing up your home. So these are my final words. Grace, time me 90 seconds. I don't know what's wrong with y'all, because ain't nothing wrong with it. But I can tell you this. They not worth your money. Deanna, I'm married to you. I'm not worth your money. Y'all not paying attention. Your spouse ain't worth your money. So calm your ass down and lean on the Lord. Do something. That's old folk advice there, Grace. Calm your ass down, lean on the Lord. That's all yours old folk advice. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be 90 years old, say something like that. Or black and rich. One or the other. Yeah, one or the other. Calm down, control your triggers, because it is not worth it. Because you will die. You are going to die. And when you die, all that stuff you was right about won't even matter. And literally, I hear Deanna say all the time, we got a birthday and a death day, and it's that dash. Okay, Deanna, you got your dash going on right now. How much of your triggers is in that damn dash? No, let's keep it real. When I look at your dash, when you look at your dash, you ain't want to see a single trigger on there. No, see, I won't play. When you look at your dash, you want to see what you've accomplished. Not all those hills you was willing to die on that was stupid. Well, Antonio, can you tell us a stupid hill? Any hill that separates you from unbiased joy is stupid. If you're not happy, you're in the wrong place. If they don't make you happy, they're in the wrong place. That's why when I told Jay, I was like, hey, if you don't like doing it, don't do it. She's like, well, I'm okay. I can probably do it. All right. So then I came up with a solution to make her happy about doing it. Is my solution right? No. Can I tell her what to do? No. She is her only compass, her only guide. I can't speak with her voice. Only she can. I just gave 30 suggestions. Now use artificial intelligence to do so. She gonna have to find through her own compass, the own suggestion to make her feel good. I'm not your mentor. I am not your guide. I'm a dude that has been allowed in your reality to help you. I'm a divine connection. That is all. How you treat me is how you treat your other divine connections. So if you wonder why positive people keep avoiding you, because your ass ain't positive. I know a lady, swear up and down, she's positive. She's only positive to the people she likes. You empaths are the worst. You've been jacked up for so long, you mean as hell. You need to let that go. Because I promise you, life is far better with a lot of money, a lot of accomplished goals, and a lot of friends to share with. Grace, write these last words down. Ain't no fun being rich. You can't share it with nobody. You wouldn't even be rich. If you was the only person on the planet, how could you be rich? The whole point of being rich is to share it with people and have other people see it. And if you got money, but all your friendships are broke, If you ain't got no childhood friends, you shut up right now. This whole conversation was for you. If you ain't got no childhood friends, this whole conversation was for you. I got same 3 friends I had since I was in kindergarten. If you ain't got no friends from back then or your college days, and I mean for real, the whole conversation was for you. Something's wrong with you. It's a big red flag. So Janice, who you hang with? I don't hang with nobody. You know what? You ain't gonna hang with me either. People don't like you. And it's probably a good reason. I want to do some, forget it. We'll do it tomorrow. Antonio T. Smith Jr., you can't play better. You can't dominate. Thank you so much, everybody. Love you, everybody. Y'all have a good one.
Love you.
Thank
Take
you.
that chastising and go and do something with it.
Oh, hey, Jay.
All right.
Okay,
Oh,
there's Jay
so
right
she
there.
is, pal. You better sashay your ass out there. Oh, you look exactly like the chef I said. You better sashay yourself out there and go ahead and do that. There it is. That's what I'm talking about. Go ahead, dig. Oh, shit. She gonna make all this.
Yeah, that's the plan.
That's the plan. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good
All
one.
righty.